up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. So we always wonder how much these fitness influencers make. And it's hard to really tell because, well, they're private citizens. You know, we don't have access to their financials. Unless they make it to the Forbes list, we never really know. And I don't know if anybody's actually made that list. But there was an article I saw on beststocks.com that actually was something interesting to talk about. And that is the title, Unveiling the Astounding Net Worth of Rich Piana, a glimpse into the financial success of the bodybuilding icon. Now, this is why this is cool. Rich Piana, until he passed away, was literally him in the supplement arena. Like, if you went to an expo, Rich Piana had an entire crew. He had a huge booth. He had cars in his videos. Like, he owned, I think, Bentleys. I didn't watch much of his videos, but Bentleys. Had a big house in California. And honestly, like, I'm like, dude, I can guess how much his company is doing in sales. I can guess how much he's making from YouTube. But I'll be real, like, when I give you this figure, I want you, I'm not going to tell you my opinion. I want you to let me know by commenting down below, was this more or less than you thought? And do you think it's even legit to begin with? So before we get started, see this hat? This is our custom hat. So we own a company called Birdman Creations, birdmandesigns.com. We can make this hat for you. We can custom design your hats. But if you love this hat, you want to rep tigerfitness.com, I'm going to link it down below. These hats are for sale now. It's unlike any hat you know. It's fitted. It's breathable, right? But it doesn't have that weird mesh, but it still has the breathable fabric. And it starts as a flat brim, but you could curl it into a nice, you know, like I like to wear it, like the baseball players used to wear it before I went those weird flat brims. But with that being said, trying to increase my net worth, let's go into this. So this talks a lot about the word net worth. So I want to define net worth before we get started. Your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. So essentially, it's what you have left after you pay all of your liabilities. Net worth is a better measure of someone's financial stability than income alone. A person's income could be disrupted by a job loss or reduction in work hours. So essentially, what that means, you take all your property, your assets, and then you take all your bills, your liabilities, whatever it is, you subtract that from the assets, and that is your net worth, okay? If you look at my net worth online, it ranges from anywhere from a little to a lot. So take this for the paper or the electronic screen it is written on. Let's talk about this. Let's read the article. The enigmatic world of wealth and fame has always captivated society, leaving us both mesmerized and perplexed by fortunes amassed by individuals who excel in their respective fields. One such individual captured the attention of many was Rich Piana, a renowned bodybuilder and social media sensation. As discussions surrounding his net worth swirl, unveiling an intricate web of numbers becomes evidence that deciphering the true value of his estate is far from a straightforward task. So, they don't cite anything here, but again, I'm guessing they just pull these numbers out of their butts. At the time of his tragic passing in January of 2024, well, let's just say in January 2024 they measured, I think that's typo. Rich Piana's net worth was estimated to be around $2 million. This considerable sum had been primarily accumulated through his illustrious bodybuilding career. Not really, he never turned pro, as well as lucrative endorsement deals, robust merchandise sales, and the success of his YouTube channel. Those other things are correct. The illustrious bodybuilding career, winning Mr. California, which is no small feat, by the way, that didn't pay him anything, by the way, but they just don't know. However, this figure appears to differ significantly from previous estimations just a year earlier. This shows that that was a typo. In 2023, reports indicate that Rich Piana's net worth stood at an impressive $4 million. $4 million is impressive. The apparent surge in fortune can be attributed to various streams of income that flowed effortlessly into Piana's coffers. Apart from his triumphant supplement company, 5% Nutrition, which proved to be a resounding success among fitness enthusiasts worldwide, Piana had also managed to secure numerous endorsement deals with prominent brands. Such collaborations undoubtedly bolstered his financial standing considerably. Furthermore, it is important not to overlook the undeniable influence of Piana's merchandise sales and the revenue derived from his captivating YouTube channel. Merchandise emblazoned with the unmistakable logo associated with the brand became highly sought after items in the fitness community. Meanwhile, millions flocked to watch Piana's captivating videos on YouTube, where he shares insights into his training routines and offered motivation for aspiring bodybuilders. Where there appears to be contrasting estimates regarding Rich Piana's net worth throughout the different periods of life, it is generally reported that at the time of his untimely departure, the value of his estate amounted to a staggering $4 million. However, it is crucial to recognize that behind these astronomical figures lies an individual who carved his own path to success through dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment to his craft. Whatever it takes. As spectators peer into the life of Rich Piana, attempting to comprehend the complexity of his financial endeavors, one cannot help but be both awed and bewildered by the intertwining tapestry of wealth he managed to create. Holy crap, can this woman write? His journey serves as a testament to the vast possibilities awaiting those who choose their ambitions as the stepping stones towards prosperity. One significant source of income for Piana was endorsement deals. As he gained recognition in the bodybuilding world, companies sought him out to promote their fitness products. Piana's charismatic personality and impressive physique made him an ideal candidate for endorsements, allowing him to earn substantial amounts of money while aligning himself with brands that shared his values. Merchandise sales also played a critical role, blah, blah, blah. He leveraged social media platforms like YouTube to expand his reach and connect millions of followers worldwide. Moreover, recognized the potential within the nutrition industry, Piana launched 5% Nutrition. And additionally, Piana forged strategic partners for fitness clothing brands and supplement companies, allowing him to further expand his reach and tap into their existing base. Collaborations led to joint ventures and shared profits. In summary, Rich Piana accumulated his wealth primarily through his successful bodybuilding career, endorsement deals, merchandise sales, social media presence. See if there's anything else here that's worth reading. No, pretty much the same stuff. Man, they went on. This really goes on. So yeah, so the author is Elaine Mondonka. Hi, Elaine. And she does investment portfolio analysis. So let me Elaine did a great job of saying big words, but she really didn't know how to write, and she kept getting typos on dates, and that was weird. But I do think that they probably looked into how much his company was worth as best they can do. They probably looked into his assets based on his house in California, if he owned it. They looked into his assets being his cars, how much he owed on them, how much they were worth. And I honestly think that people have this misconception of how much money supplement company owners, let's say supplement company representatives, I don't know how much of his company he owned because nobody ever really knows, right? So I also don't think people understand that people who have huge followings on social media, they're not that crazy rich. Guys, $4 million of net worth is a lot of money. Mark Cuban is worth billions of dollars. Do you understand what I'm getting at? There's levels to this ish. And this industry that he presided in, that I part-time reside in, they are not huge income earning industries. We're not looking at the tech industry. There are some runaway hits that do really, really well. For example, right, BSN in their heyday. For example, you have Twin Lab in their heyday. For example, Muscle Tech. These are companies who amass hundreds of millions of dollars. Currently, you have Cellucor. You have Ghost. You have these brands that have gone above and beyond. where their owners and founders, their net worth is going to be in the 30, 40, 50. Have you ever looked up net worth of like pop singers? I remember I looked up Carrie Underwood's net worth, and because I stalk her just a little bit, and it's only like 20 or 25 million. Now you would think only to, I know, Mark, that's really crazy to say only, but I say only because I expect more. You know, you look at people who fly around in private jets that cost 25 to 50K a flight. You look at people who gallivant around in their Bentleys and their Rollses, and I would think they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So I live in a place called Brentwood, Tennessee. There's a lot of money in Brentwood, Tennessee. I'm not saying I have all the money, but I'm involved in a lot of leadership clubs and a lot of entrepreneur clubs and a lot of business owner clubs where I'm with people who are worth 25, 30, 50, $100 million. I know many individuals worth that much money. It's crazy to think about. These guys don't fly around in private jets. These guys don't drive Rolls Royces. For the most part, they usually drive Ford F-150s from what I can see. These guys don't wear the Versace suits. These guys don't have the crazy expensive shoes. You would see these guys at Kroger or Publix picking up the store brand groceries. These are guys who still pack their lunch to work, which makes me kind of think. Rich Piana was a showy guy. You know, he showed off his cars and his house and his this. And then you got guys who are really, really rich who don't even live that life. They don't. Now, there are rich people who show it. But for the most part, I've seen the opposite, which is why I thought Rich Piana was worth much more because of how he was flashy and how he showed his stuff. And I was like, look at my house, babe. You know, and I respect the hell out of Rich Piana. This is a man I saw in Australia go from open to past close. I don't even think he peed all day just to meet with all his fans. Like, this is a man who worked his ass off. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, is there a lesson to be learned about material things? Is there a lesson to be learned about showy things? Enjoy your money, guys. If cars bring you happiness and you can afford them, buy the biggest, baddest car you could buy. If watches buy you happiness, buy the baddest watch you can buy. But just because someone doesn't have those things doesn't mean they don't have generational wealth and net worth built up. What it means is that they just have different priorities and different ways of spending it. Or maybe they're more need-based than want-based. And while sure, it might be cool to have the freshest car and the cool wing doors on your Rolls Royces and whatever they do, there's something said about living a simple life. And what I found is that people who have the most stuff have the simplest lives. I don't know if that's just a correlation or just the people I know, or maybe it's because I live in the South and people in the South are a little bit different, but that's just what I'm getting at. With that being said, I want to ask you this question. Do you think that 4 million number or even 2 million is right? If not, how much do you think Rich Piana was worth? 6 million, 8 million, 1 million, 10 million? Let me know your thoughts. And I think this is a great discussion. But beyond that, man, learn something new every day. So I encourage you to scour the internet for stuff. Because I'm sitting here just reading about stocks. And I see a nice article about Rich Piana. Pretty awesome, huh? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Remember this hat. Also, if you don't already take it, you need to take MTS Nutrition Immortal. The greatest multivitamin pack ever created. Comes out to $1 a day. Can't beat it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please comment down below, like this video, and remember, that's not a game. I have this craving for this amazing protein shake. I'm at Sprouts right now. I'm gonna pick up all the ingredients, show you what I'm gonna get. Number one ingredient, might not have expected this, is these dates. Medjool dates. I'm gonna get a whole pack of these. Next up, bananas. Look at that price, 69 cents a pound for organic. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of these. Next up is almond milk. I've heard good things about this almond milk. Oh man, they got the best stuff here at Sprouts. Next up, I need almond butter. Might as well get the Sprouts brand right here. Only the best. Almost there. We need some cinnamon. Oh, got some Sprouts organic cinnamon powder right in the basket. Final ingredient, baby. And the most important ingredient, save the best for last. Sprout carries the best. That's why we got to go with the best. We're going to go with Madagascar Vanilla Planta. Look at this. We got 3 flavors to choose from, but today I got a craving for this Madagascar Vanilla Planta right in the basket. Let's go check out. Let's blend this thing up. Y'all ready for this plant-based vanilla date nana shake? Start out with the most important ingredient, that there, Ambrosia Planta. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. We're going to add in 30 grams of banana and 3 pitted dates. Then we're gonna add in a tablespoon of almond butter, half a teaspoon of that there cinnamon. Next up, that milk. Let's go. You gotta try this. Get all the ingredients from Sprouts, everything you need, from dates to almond butter to, of course, Ambrosia Planta.